8:12, everybody, and there's a new exhibit in the city featuring art that you can eat. Pix 11's Justin Finch joining us live from the Meatpacking District with more on the message of conservation behind the fruit trees now growing at the Whitney Museum. This sounds awesome, Justin. Take it away.
Hey there, Dan. It sounds awesome and it smells awesome too here at the Whitney. Trees everywhere, all kinds of different citrus trees. It's just one aspect of this exhibit here at the Whitney right now. We are joined by Kim Connedy, who is the Nancy and Steve Crown family chief curator here at the Whitney Museum. Kim, good morning. It's so great to be here with you this morning at this exhibit and see these trees in bloom. This is called Survival Piece number 5, Portable Orchard.
That's right, exactly. This is an amazing artwork because it's a living sculpture, but it's also a call to action. The artists who made this piece, they went by the name the Harrisons. They were a husband and wife duo. They started as one as a sculptor, one as an educator, and came together to really think about what it would mean to make artwork that also had an environmental ethos to it. And so this work was actually made in 1972, and the artists really wanted for us as viewers to think to ourselves, what would it mean if we could no longer grow food sustainably outdoors and had to, in fact, feed ourselves by learning how to farm, how to grow food on our own. And so it becomes a sort of how to enjoy the growth of these amazing trees, how to actually watch and think about the cycle of making food, in this case, citrus.
And Kim, behind us here is a Meyer lemon tree. As you mentioned earlier, it is not only fruiting, it's also sprouting. You know, as we walk around here, there are all kinds of different citrus trees here. This was part of the vision of the Harrisons. As you mentioned, this was dreamed up more than 50 years ago. When you think of where we are right now, conversations about climate change and the environment, how prescient would you say that work was all those years ago to today?
Extremely, and I think this is something that really struck a chord with us as we were thinking about a project for this space. In fact, the Whitney, about 4 years ago, acquired for our collection the Harrison's drawing for this piece, which is really an instruction piece, a drawing that shows how one could build this orchard again later on as an artwork. And we thought, well, what if we show the drawing, which we're doing in the exhibition, but we also realize we make the orchard itself. And so that's what we've done here. And as you say, it is, you know, as we think about the first Earth Day, 1970, where all of this nascent environmentalism that was happening in the early 70s that the Harrisons were so much a part of, it is so much part of our world today.
You know, it's not rare to see trees growing in a building or a home, but in a museum, you are forced to take in the different conversations being had here. You know, natural living things, artificial space. For your viewers who are coming in to see this, what are they saying? What's the buzz right now about these trees?
I actually really enjoy being in this space and watching our elevators open, because at the Whitney on this 8th floor, when the elevators open, you were immediately in the galleries. So the elevators open and visitors literally walk directly into the orchard. I see smiles of delight and surprise, because there's the assumption that, of course, this is artwork, it's in a museum, but what are we looking at? And then I love watching visitors move through the orchard, smell, see, look closely, almost as if they're looking at artwork, like sculpture, like sculpture in the round, moving around it, and noticing details of trees. And ideally walking back out into the world with that same appreciation for the natural world.
All right, Kim Connedy, thank you so much from the Whitney Museum here. This exhibit runs until January 1st, and for Dan and others who are curious, you cannot touch these trees. You cannot take the fruit. Please don't try. You'll get thrown out. We're live here at the Whitney. I'm Justin Finch, Pix 11 News. Back to you.
Justin, you know me well, because I was going to say, why can't we pick the fruit off the tree?
I just want to smell it and bring my own brie.
Right? Exactly. All right, that's awesome. Good stuff there. Thank you, Justin.
It smells great.
Yeah.